Welcome back to Let's Play Homeworld. We are about to move on to Mission 3, having finished construction and final resourcing for Mission 2. Based on the general feedback, which wasn't very surprising, but we have 3 repair corvettes and 5 salvage corvettes, and haven't built anything else. We have a total of 17 resources left on hand, with which we aren't going to do anything because we can't. Dark Tau, if I am pronouncing your name correctly, which I expect I am, it's not a particularly hard one, asked what kind of fleet I want to fly, so that the community doesn't hand me something that I hate. And I appreciate his concern, but I don't hate particularly anything. I'll try whatever you guys make me build. Alright, let's move on to Mission 3. Remember, kids, it wouldn't be fun if you didn't have to do everything 3 times.
Available resources consumed. Auto-docking. Hyperspace initiated.
Analysis of wreckage reveals the hostile units are using strike craft ranging from fighters to combat corvettes. All pilots will be briefed in case hostiles have penetrated farther into the Kharak system. On our return to Kharak, the final outfit of the mothership must be accelerated in order to defend against possible future attacks. Many major mothership systems are still incomplete. We will notify Kharak's missile defense system of this possible threat. The mothership will then dock with the scaffold for repairs. Stand by for hyperspace exit to Kharak.
All ships auto-launching. No one's left. Everything's gone. Kharak is burning.
Kharak is being consumed by a firestorm. The scaffold has been destroyed. All orbital facilities destroyed. Significant debris ring in low Kharak orbit. Receiving no communication from anywhere in the system. Not even beacons.
Wait. On the maintenance frequency, I'm getting a signal from the cryo tray systems in orbit. One of them is suffering a massive malfunction.
The cryo trays are under attack. Defend them.
Better do what the man says.
These ships are different from those we encountered at the Kar Slim. It is likely they were involved in the destruction of Kharak. Capture at least one vessel for interrogation, and destroy the rest.
This is a tricky balance for me to strike because, as I mentioned previously, I don't like using, strategy guide information, that sort of stuff, to evade how the normal progression of a mission would go. On the other hand, I don't like failing to do this mission perfectly. So, I generally fall prey to the second concern more than the first concern on this mission. Which is why I was dispatching stuff before the cutscene even ended. Normally I won't do that, but in this case. Okay, so what I did while the cutscene was playing means I set these fighters to evasive. Send them over here to try to distract things.
Reporting. Target selected for salvaging.
And then I
We're outnumbered.
sent these repair corvettes over to try to fix up this one cryo tray that is getting hammered. Which is sort of... It seems like it's intended to die. You're not intended to really be able to get all of them. But I like to get all of them. Then, of course, the salvage corvettes get sent over to capture the frigates. And the funny thing about that is that it seems as though two of the frigates are set up so that they'll go after salvage corvettes that come into the area, but the other two aren't. So if you snag the two that are set up to be more aggressive in that way, then they won't bother you. The other two won't bother you, which is what I did. And I will have to thank Oh John No for giving me that little piece of advice, which I wasn't aware of. It definitely improves the success rate. I seem to have successfully drawn away these guys by salvaging the first one, so now the
Interrogation is underway.
interrogation.
While searching the enemy ship's computer systems, we came across these flight recordings. Stand by for playback.
Group 3 moving in. All right, now stay together. Ready. Spread. Incoming missiles. Evasive maneuvers. What the? Where is another one? Amateur report. Prepare for immediate surface bombardment. Commence surface delivery. Orbital target acquired. Watch the spread pattern, stay sharp. Target destroyed. Delivery, all targets acquired. Multiple impacts. Temperature 1323 and climbing. Estimated immediate tactical basic clearance temperature 17%. Clearance granted. Primary directive achieved.
Cryo tray loaded. 100,000 people secured.
Group 2 to combat stations. Reporting.
Yep.
Target selected for salvaging.
No. Okay, you guys need to hold off. Move away. Oh, damn it.
Destination locked in.
Enemy units neutralized. Begin salvaging the cryo trays.
Those trays contain all that
Okay.
remain of our people. Without them, we will become extinct.
Group 2 reporting.
I didn't mean to do that, but I did that.
Destination confirmed.
Yeah,
Enemy
the
assault frigate captured.
spare assault frigates that you capture, you get to keep and use. Which, you know, later on, one or two assault frigates either way won't make a big difference. But right now, we don't have any frigates, and they represent a significant step up. So, I didn't mean to kill that one. I was gonna also salvage it. Makes sense to me on this level to do as much salvaging as possible. So this is one of the exceptions to my I don't like to salvage fanatically rule. In this mission, I like to salvage fanatically.
Target selected for salvaging.